We're here in beautiful East County to talk to one of the top real estate agents in the region about how real estate and businesses are becoming more eco-friendly. Kyle, you said we were going to be in a unique location today, but you didn't tell me how beautiful it was going to be.
Yeah, so we're here in East County, which is our playground at Whissel Realty, and we're at Lake Kumei. This is one of the hidden gems, super scenic, beautiful place out here, the natural California habitat. And you know, the man over here to my right, Mr. Gagnon, owns a UPS store here in East County in Santee. And if you notice, this man doesn't wear shoes. He is like the epitome of scenic, and we're in his element today.
I've never been called scenic before, but it is nice here, you're right.
So Greg, tell us about your UPS stores and how they're unique.
Well, I don't know if they're exactly unique, but my UPS stores, I have one in Santee, Lakeside, and a new one I'm starting up in San Carlos. Yeah. What makes them unique though? I think I've got a cool eco vibe. So one of the things that we do that I love that we do is carbon neutral shipping.
What's that?
Yeah, so it's basically when you ship a package, UPS, you have the option to do what's called a carbon offset. So basically UPS has calculated what a dollar amount would be, and it's under $1. To take a package, they take that money, you select that it's carbon neutral, they take that money and they put it into a fund that goes and does amazing things in great places like this. So I believe so strongly in it that it's almost mandatory at my stores to do carbon neutral shipping. And because of that, we're one of the nation's top carbon neutral stores.
Now, why is it, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of carbon neutral shipping.
Not a lot of people have, yeah.
Now, why is that, do you think?
Why? I don't know, but I wanna change that. Yeah, I definitely want to change that by setting a good example and getting all the rest of the UPS stores nationwide. There's like 5,000 stores. The impact that we could have collectively is massive. So I'm going to put my foot out there first, barefoot, put my foot out there first and try to be an industry leader in doing the most carbon neutral.
What's your long-term goal for this?
Well, the impact is big enough that if all the UPS stores nationwide just adopted it, and maybe it would become kind of like a mandatory thing, like just built into how we do shipping, then we would be one of the largest contributors to UPS stores. We would actually be the largest contributor, I believe, to UPS's carbon neutral initiative. So really, we just feed them, and then they do great things. They do alternate vehicle research. They do river and forest restoration and reforestation projects. It's amazing.
So along with being so progressive in this area, you're also a resident of Santee.
I am. I live here in Santee.
And what's your favorite part of living in this beautiful area?
Things like this, right? Things like this. I'm a runner, and I love to run out here. There are so many great places.
So many trails.
So many trails, yeah. And even just like alongside the lakes. I live right by Santee Lakes. You can like throw a rock and hit the lakes from my house. Just around the lakes is beautiful. There's people fishing. It's a great spot. And I came from the beach, so you know, that's a tough nut to crack. Like, I love the beach, right? But this is the second home. Yeah,
That's
this
wonderful.
is definitely the second home.
Kyle, have there been any major changes to the Santee market?
Yes, I mean, there's a ton of brand new homes being built right now. A couple big developers have come in. There's 500 plus homes under construction right now. There's a project that would bring a couple thousand more homes into the community. So Santee is one of the growing
it's literally
communities.
A hot market.
Literally, yes. So yeah, it's been super hot out here. But yeah, we love the community out here and just the resources to have lakes like this, hiking trails and biking and all that fun stuff. It's just such a great place to live, to raise a family. We love it out here.
And obviously with Greg's lifestyle, you also have a property that would kind of be right up your alley.
It does sound right up there.
Yeah, so I mean, as we evolve in this society and change the way that we ship packages, we also change the way that we consume energy in houses. And so we've got a beautiful listing up in the most prestigious community of Santee called Sky Ranch. And it's got a lot of features that are very eco-friendly. So you've got solar, which is becoming the new norm, right? I mean, if you don't have solar, it's almost weird these days. So you've got that. You've got
an electric bill?
Right?
Yeah.
You've got dual zone ACs, which is a really nice feature, so that if you're upstairs, you're only heating and cooling upstairs or downstairs only. So that's great. One of the new things they're doing too is putting radiant barriers in the roof so that you minimize the amount of sun that's actually coming through the roof, so it keeps the house cooler naturally. So just a lot of things like that. Drought tolerant landscaping. So gorgeous home, over 3,000 square feet, panoramic views of the whole Santee Valley, and you get something like that under 900 out here.
Wow.
Kyle, solar is becoming the norm now, but how do people decide on the right solar for them?
Yeah, so the big thing we're having when people are selling homes these days, the way that they purchased or put the solar on their home makes a big difference. And it's actually possible to devalue your home when you put solar on there.
Really?
So super important when somebody's thinking about solar, they do it the right way. If the company's out there pitching you on a lease, or they're pitching you on some of the government programs known as PACE and HERO, be very careful. A lot of times those can do more harm than good. We're huge fans of purchasing the solar. If you've got the cash, just outright buy it. You get all kinds of great tax benefits. If you can't outright purchase it, the power purchase agreement is a great deal where they put it on the house for free. They generate the power and you pay the solar company as opposed to the gas and electric company, and you get it at a discounted rate. And so therefore you're only paying for the solar that you use, and you're paying less than you were before with no upfront cost. So it's a great option if people don't have the cash up front to buy it.
Sign me up, right?
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. Can we do that for business too?
No, no. Power purchase is only for primary residences typically.
All right, then primary residence it is. Yeah.